Hey everybody, today we're going to be talking about triangles. Now that's not to be confused with tri-angels. I know about 3 people that laughed at that. Anyway, back to triangles. The first thing we need to do is learn how to write it or label them. So we have a triangle right here, and you can see there's a A, B, and a C. So the way we write it, much like our angles, is we start with a little triangle. Let me do a better triangle. There we go. So we have triangle, and we just label it. A, B, C. Yes, you can start with any letter and go around. This is also triangle. C, A, B, and it is triangle B, C, and A. See how you do that? You have to start at a letter and go down, follow the triangle, then the next letter, follow the triangle. So A, C, B is also a way to write triangle A, C, B. That's easy enough, right? So, just get a new layer here. We have a little vocabulary we need to do. So let me get rid of that. And we'll start with a right triangle. This is how we classify the triangles. You can classify them by their sides, which is like equilateral, isosceles. We'll get into that later. Right now, we're going to classify them by the angles because we already know the notation for the angles. We know what that means. So a right triangle. One angle is 90 degrees. All right. So let's draw a right triangle. So we got one angle that's 90 degrees, right? And there we go. We got a 90 degrees right here. Let's do that a little better. There we go. 90 degrees right there. So this angle is 90 degrees. This says we only need one of the angles, which is this angle, for 90 degrees. That's a right triangle. It could look like this. We still have 90 degrees here. It doesn't matter which angle has 90 degrees. It just matters that one angle is 90 degrees. The next one, an acute triangle. All angles are less than 90 degrees. So let me show you what that looks like. Remember, all the angles have to be less than 90 degrees. And if you think about it, if two of the angles are less than 90 degrees, that third angle is going to be less than 90 degrees. So let's do, this is probably the most popular triangle. Oops. We'll start here. There we go, straight line. And we'll go from here up to here, down to here. Now, we know that an acute angle is like that. It's less than 90 degrees. Remember our lesson from before. Let me get another color. This will be our 90 degrees. There we go. So this is 90 degrees. This angle right here is less than that 90 degrees. So we know acute angles are less than 90 degrees. This angle right here, we'll just look at this one right now. This one. If you just took that angle, it would be less than 90 degrees, right? Let me show you. We go from here to here to here. This is our angle. Now if we turn it and we put it on a straight line, that's less than 90 degrees. It's not much less than 90 degrees, but it's still less. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if it's a little bit less. Doesn't matter if it's 89 degrees. It's just got to be less than 90 degrees. So that's that angle. Let's check out. Get another color. Ooh, a bright green. Let's do that one. Now let's do this angle. That's less than 90 degrees too, right? And now let's do that final angle. We'll get a kind of an orangey one. Okay. And there we go. That's less than 90 degrees, right? Because 90 degrees is like this angle up here. So if we go up, we go over, that's less than 90 degrees. This is 90 degrees. So all angles, let me get rid of those. All angles have to be less than 90 degrees. So we know this is less. We know this is less than 90 degrees. We know that's less than 90 degrees. We know that's less than 90 degrees. So yes, all angles are less than 90 degrees. Good. Since we know our terms for angles, we can just apply that knowledge to our triangles. Now, the last one we're going to do is obtuse triangles, where one angle is greater than 90 degrees. So only one angle needs to be greater than 90, but it's impossible to make an obtuse triangle where more than one angle is less than 90. Let me show you what I mean. Let's grab another color. I don't want you. I want a nice teal, if we'll be able to see it. That'll probably hurt people's eyes. Let's get a purple. Good. Okay, so we need one angle that's greater than 90 degrees. Let's do this. And remember, 90 degrees is this, so it's got to be this way. It's got to be greater than 90 degrees. So we're going to go here, and we'll go here. That's greater than 90 degrees. And then we connect the two like that. And now this is an acute angle, which is fine. This is an acute angle, which is fine. But this is an obtuse angle. One angle, right, is greater than 90 degrees. It doesn't matter about these two, because remember, acute triangles, all the angles are less than 90 degrees. So if you just see a triangle with two acute angles, you can't say, oh, that's an acute triangle, okay? Because it might have one obtuse angle. So we just need just this one. Just this one is an obtuse angle, right? So we know a right triangle has one angle that's 90 degrees. We know an acute triangle, all angles are less than 90 degrees. And an obtuse triangle, one angle is greater than 90 degrees. Good? All right, let's do some classifications. Let me move these guys. We're going to take our definitions with us while we do that. So let's move it down here. I got some triangles already set up, and they're labeled too. So a question might read, triangle ABC is what kind of triangle? Well, let's see. Triangle ABC. We're talking about this triangle right here. Let me get a different color so you can see better. We'll do a nice red. Okay, triangle ABC. What is it? Let's classify it by its angles. Is it a right triangle, an acute triangle, or an obtuse triangle? Well, I told you last time that if you see this little box here, we know that's a right angle. So, what up here mentions a right angle? Right here, right triangle. One angle is 90 degrees. So I would say triangle A, B, C is a right triangle. I'm not going to write the whole thing, but ABC is a right triangle. All right. Now, if it says what kind of triangle is FED, triangle FED fed is what triangle? So we got to find FED. We got F here, we got E here, we got D here. So it's talking about this triangle. And what kind of triangle is it? Well, is it a right triangle? One angle is 90 degrees. I don't see any 90-degree angles here. Okay, so let's move on to the next one. Acute triangle. All the angles are less than 90 degrees. Well, they all look less than 90 degrees here. Obtuse triangle, one angle is greater than 90 degrees. I don't see any obtuse angles here. So I would say that triangle, FED, is acute. It's a acute triangle. Good. Now if it asks you, classify triangle HIG. H we got here, I, and G. So classify that. That is what? I'm going to write it down here. Well, let's go back up to our definitions. Right triangle, one angle is a right angle. I don't see any right angles there. All angles are less than 90 degrees. Well, we got an acute angle here. That's less than 90 degrees. Acute angle here. That's less than 90 degrees. But this would be our 90 degree. Right here would be our 90 degree, right? So this angle is actually more than 90 degrees. So one angle is greater than 90 degrees. This angle, angle GHI, is greater than 90 degrees. So it must be obtuse. Oops, I ran out of space. There we go. Obtuse. Okay. Now, we don't have our definitions anymore. Let's figure these out. What if I say, classify triangle WVX? So find it up here. WVX. Great. So, triangle WVX is what? Well, this is an acute angle. Good. This is an acute angle too, it looks like. And then this looks like an acute angle as well. So you might need to turn your head, flip upside down, do something, turn the page, get it to where you can see. Because a lot of times the triangles, let me just grab this one. The triangles will be all twisted and turned and twisted and turn and all that. So if we go up this way and get, I'm pointing at the screen like you can see, but right here, and get this flat part to be straight, and I'll give us a straight line here. We put that flat part on the straight line, then we can see, is that acute? No, it's obtuse. It looked acute when it was laying down though, right? So, there we go. Okay, so now the angle, this would be our 90 degrees. Let's draw our 90 degrees right here. That would be 90 degrees, so that's going to be obtuse. Now, if you remember, let's think. Obtuse triangles have one angle that is greater than 90. So we can stop right there. We don't even have to worry about the other angles, right? Because we have one obtuse angle. So we know that this is obtuse. Obtuse. Good. So let's go around. Let me ask you, without the definitions, let's read them again. I'll let you read them again. All right, triangle. Okay. Triangle JKL is what? Classify triangle JKL. Well, we got this little number right here, right? This little guy, the little square, shows me that it's a right angle. It is 90 degrees. So we don't have to twist our head or turn or stand upside down and all that stuff. We know it's 90 degrees. And what was the definition of our right triangle? If it is one angle, 90 degrees, then it's a right triangle. So boom. I don't care about this angle. I don't care about that angle. I care about the 90-degree angle. So it is a right triangle. Now, classify triangle NOM. Nom. It's this one right here. NOM. What do you think it is? This one you might need to stand on your head, or turn, or flip your computer screen up and hold it up and do something. Okay? Because we can see, because we got this straight line here, and I'm going to put another straight line. No, get out of here. I'm going to put this down here, even with our straight line. Oops, that's not that even, but there we go, right there. Okay, so we got this straight line. We can tell that's acute. That's acute. Now this is the angle in question. Angle N is in question. Do we think that is acute or obtuse? Now, remember, acute triangles, all three angles have to be less than 90. So let's flip our head. Let's flip this one on its head. Boom. Flip it like this. Now it's easy to see, right? Now we got it. Oh, where's my, oops, wrong end. Now we can see this angle right here. And up here would be our right angle. So this one, I know I got colors all over the place. Let's get deep green here. So this angle right here is greater than 90. So all we need is this angle N to say that's an obtuse angle. To say that triangle NOM is obtuse. Because remember, we just need one angle greater than 90 degrees to call it obtuse. Good. Let's do triangle PRQ. PRQ. What do we think it is? That looks like a standard triangle. That's a triangle you see everywhere. So we can tell we got our line down here, our bottom part. So we can say this one, this angle, angle Q here, is acute. Angle R, we can say, is acute. And you can probably tell without standing on your head that this one, top angle, angle P, is also acute. We got three acute angles. So three acute angles, or triangle PRQ is acute. Loud and proud, acute. Good, there's a couple more left. This one right here, you can probably already tell. Because remember, there's a couple of them. The right triangle and the obtuse triangle only need us to verify one angle. Now, if I just look at angle T here, I can tell just by looking that that is greater than 90 degrees, right? Because 90 degrees is this, and this is 90 degrees. So even if I tilted, it's a little bit off, but even if I tilted it a little bit, it would still be more than 90 degrees. That's all we need to classify triangle STU. Stu, my buddy Stu, the triangle is, oops, I hit the wrong button. There we go. Obtuse. Very, very good. Now this guy right here. This is all over the place, right? We gotta stand on our head or do something here because we need a flat bottom. We need a flat bottom. So let me grab this one. And we'll turn that till we get a flat bottom. Like that. And this is angle. Well, I messed up all the letters now. Let me see what it was. Y, Z, and A. So triangle Y, Z, A. We're going to classify. Let me see if there's a redo. So I don't have to do all that again. There is, but it's not letting me do it. Okay, I'll do it again. YAZ or YZA or however you want to call it. And we're going to put that up on that line. It looks pretty straight. Okay, good. We got our angles on a straight line now. So this angle right here, which is actually angle Z, I know it looks like an N, but it's actually angle Z, is acute, right? Because here's our right angle. Here's our 90 degrees, and it's less than that. So Z is acute. This one was A. A is definitely acute. And then we got angle Y here. That looks like an upside down T, but that's angle Y. That looks to be acute. All right, but to just check, let's stand on our head. And we can grab it and make sure that is acute by putting it on our straight line. There we go. I know I grabbed a bunch of other stuff with it. Just erase all that. There we go. But yeah, now we can see that this right here, this is our 90 degrees. This is the bottom. This is the 90 degrees here. And we can see that this is less than 90 degrees. So we have 3 acute angles. And we know from our definition that 3 acute angles means the triangle is acute. All right, I hope you understood all that. That's all we have. That's all you're going to be doing for that one assignment is classifying the triangles. So let's go over the definitions one more time. And by the way, it might be a good idea to write these definitions down and take them with you either to the MobiMax or the printout, because you'll need to know this. And I don't know if you can get back in MobiMax. So anyway, a right triangle. One angle is 90 degrees, or the angle is a right angle. Same thing. Acute triangle. All angles are less than 90 degrees. Obtuse triangle. One angle is greater than 90 degrees. So it has to do with the angles. There's 3 acute angles. This is an acute triangle. There's one big angle. That's going to be an obtuse triangle. All right. So good luck. Hope everybody's safe and happy. Thanks, guys. Bye.